Doppelgangers, solid big men can be hard to find to man the middle, but some college stars of yesterday remind us of pro stars of today's NBA. Ray Crawford here with the big fella Jordan Cornette and JC. Let's first talk about Jahlil Okafor. A lot of people like him going to the Lakers. It'd be a long line of great centers, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq. Maybe he doesn't remind you of them, but who does Jahlil Okafor remind you of?
You know, when I watch Jahlil Okafor, he does have athleticism, so I'm not going to say he lacks it, but it's not elite athleticism. And it makes me think of a guy who came out of Wake Forest a long time ago, and he's established himself as the best power forward in NBA history. That's Tim Duncan, another guy who didn't scream athleticism, but had enough to get it done. Polished skills on the low block, great hands, high IQ, could pass out of the double team or the triple team, was a consummate leader, went about his business. That Tim Duncan comparison really sticks for me. Body type, Jahlil probably has a little bit more fat on him. He could probably trim up a little bit, get that long, lean body of Duncan. But when you think about throwing it down to the low block and knowing you're going to get a basket, that's what you get out of Okafor. Reminds me a lot of Tim Duncan.
At the collegiate level, we've seen a lot more over the last few years from Willie Cauley-Stein. So who does he remind you of?
Explosive athlete, highlight reel plays. You saw that dunk against Florida during the season. You know what you get with this guy, defensive rebounding. That screams DeAndre Jordan out of Texas A&M, now with the LA Clippers. A guy that will rebound at a high clip. He protects that rim, blocking shots. He changes ends well for a big man, really runs the floor. When you talk about the low post game, much like Jordan can evolve there, so can Cauley-Stein. That's where the biggest growth will come from. Both struggle from the free throw line. You saw the hack of DeAndre Jordan throughout the playoffs. Willie Cauley-Stein can improve there as well. But right away, he comes on an NBA team. He rebounds, he blocks shots, he runs the floor and gets easy baskets. That screams DeAndre Jordan.
All right, so that's some of the big guys. We're looking also at some guards, including D'Angelo Russell and Tyus Jones. Who do they remind the big fella of? Check it out here on Campus Insiders.